Hey friends, welcome back. Today's video is a full Christmas clean and decorate with me, and we're starting with a real life mess. I've got dishes in the sink, boxes on the floor, and even a Christmas deer sitting in my living room waiting to go outside. We're going to clean this RV, straighten up the inside, set up the outdoor Christmas display, and I'm even making a cozy loaf of artisan bread. So grab something warm to drink and let's get this RV ready for Christmas together. Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Today, I'm up early because I had planned on decorating the yard yesterday, but I had some new security cameras come in, so I was playing with those, learning how to set them up, all that stuff, cooking dinner, and laundry. So today got away from me, and I need to get this up for you guys tomorrow, which is Friday. I was going to clean up, do everything off camera just to speed things up, but I realized that it wouldn't be much of a video because, you know, showing you the RV decorated for Christmas inside and out takes approximately 5 minutes. I mean, it's not very big, not much detail involved. So we're going to do all this together. So let me show you the state of the house, the camper. All right, well, let's start in the kitchen since I turned you around. I didn't even get to do dishes last night. By the time Big Daddy got home and I dished up, it was 8 o'clock and I was ready for bed. So we got dishes to do. There's always dishes, right? And then this morning, I had to put together my deer. So, you know, he's standing in the middle of the living room. We went to Lowe's this past weekend, and I've been wanting, I had these before when I lived in the house in Bluffton. I had 2 of them. They've come a long way, I have to say. They used to just be a wire frame. Now they have the netting on them, or at least mine was just a wire frame. Yeah, bad nails too. It's one of those days. So, what else? My screw gun's still out. I've got some flowers down here on the floor to go outside. You guys, I got rid of the couch. Yes, you haven't seen this yet. Big Daddy took it apart and hauled it off piece by piece. I got rid of the couch because it's big and bulky. And although I had china here in the living room in front of the couch. So I knew when I got my Christmas tree that, let me show you the whole tree. I got a bigger one. It's a pencil tree, 5.5 feet. My other one was a 4-foot tabletop. I used to put it on top of a ottoman. But anyway, to get the tree in, I had to move china over here. And to do that, I had to turn my desk in the other direction so that I could scooch it in the corner. We don't use it as a table to eat on, so that's fine. But it was just so much, like right here, all lined up, and I couldn't take it. The OCD in me just said no more. So we got rid of the couch. We bought these 2 chairs. They're small chairs. They're comfy, and I have somewhere to put my pillows for each season. So that's that. We'll get rid of Big Daddy's long underwear. It was 27 yesterday morning. I want to say hey to China. Chai. Well, she's eating her breakfast. See, she is Team Santa. And I think I showed you this Santa sleigh bed in my last video. But yeah, that's her new bed for the season. All right, you carry on with your food. Okay, let's see. Now, I have my flag on the door so that we can take that outside and put that up. I have to show you guys this. Is that not hysterical? Yeah, my all-time favorite Christmas movie. All right, the bedroom, of course, I haven't even made the bed yet. We have waves, if you think you're hearing things. We sleep with a noisemaker. I've taken the 2 blankets off of the couch and washed these. Don't mind the bed head. I told you I just woke up. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to get ready and I'll be back and we'll get started on this day.
Santa's got a twinkle in his eye. Reindeer zooming through the frosty sky. Gifts are piling up so high. Oh, spin the wheel, it's Christmas cheer. Jingle jackpot drawing near. Buy a gift and make it bright. You're lucky, star shines tonight. Woo! Candy canes and tinsel glow. Christmas trees in a sparkling row. The magic's here, we all know. Snowflakes falling in a dance. This is your one big chance. Dreams come true. Just take a stance. Hey! Spin the wheel, it's Christmas cheer. Jingle jackpot drawing near. Buy a gift and make it bright. You're lucky, star shine.
All right, just turning down the TV. So now I've got the kitchen clean. I'm going to make a mess again. No, not really. I'm going to make some artisan bread or artesian bread, however you pronounce it, in my 10-in-1 crock pot. I'm not doing it in the crock pot. I'm using my pot as a Dutch oven and sticking it in the oven outside when it's ready. It has to have 2 rises, however, 1 for an hour each. So I thought I'd get one going, and then I'll go finish getting ready because my hair is still wet and it's cold outside, so I want to get that dry and off my neck because I get hot. And then while I'm outside or while we're doing something else, we can go through the first rise. Then I just have to mix it all and then set it up for again. So by the end of the day, we'll have our bread done, ready for dinner tonight. So let me get that started. I haven't shared it since I filmed the video about the 10-in-1 slow cooker by Drew Barrymore, and I will link that video below because it has done very, very well and apparently been very, very helpful to a lot of people because the instruction manual, unless they've changed it, was really bad. I mean, there was just no, it didn't make sense and it didn't match the unit itself. So if you know someone that is going to get one for Christmas or is thinking about buying one, send them to my video that explains it. I mean, I go through every single option the appliance offers and how to use it and what to do with it. Anyway, enough about that. But I just used the pot that comes with it because it can be used, sorry about the noise, it can be used as a Dutch oven, and you can put it in your regular oven to cook the bread, and it's wonderful. So I'm going to get that started. The first thing I got to do is activate the yeast. So let me get my little cup. I mean, you don't have to have the Dutch oven I have. You can use any Dutch oven. So we need 1.5 cups of water. All right, I'm going to pop this in the microwave and heat it up. It needs to be around 108, 110, something like that, and I shall be back. All right, we're at 111. That's okay. Now, this takes 1 teaspoon of activated yeast and 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons of sugar. I thought it was 2 tablespoons. Oh well. Good job I double checked it. And it's 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to leave this for about 10 minutes. And while we're leaving that, we're going to go clean up the bedroom. All right, let's get this done. So now it's nice and bubbly. And we're going to add the flour. We're going to do 3 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt. This is the bowl I'm using. I'm going to put cling wrap over it. It has to have a cover. 3 cups of flour. That lives in there. Surprised I'm not wearing any. If I usually when I'm messing with flour and I have a black shirt on, it like has a magnet to it. 1 teaspoon. Okay. So I like using this spatula because it's very easy to, it's flexible, I guess is the word. I will bring you closer so you can see. I will make sure I get all of that out of here. I mean, I know a lot of you probably make more bread than I do, but if there's someone out there that has not, here we go. So we're just going to, first of all, we're going to combine everything. And then I just start doing this. And sort of bringing the bottom up to the top. Get it off of the sides. Start again. Starting to come together. If you hear me heavy breathing, I'm getting hot. I have a long, a long sleeve sweater to wear when I go outside, but I knew better than put that on in here. All right. Now I'm just going to fold up the bottom to the top. Hopefully pick up a lot of the stray pieces around the bottom. Looking good. All right, let me go get my cling wrap. Get on there. All right. We good. I'll leave that out in case I need to change it for the next round. All right, let me get my watch on so I can set my timer. Okay, I started to put my sweater on, but way too much. I have my first basket, and I forgot the flowers, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I just got 2 bunches of poinsettias. All right, so I'll just clip them off, and then we'll figure out how long we want them. I could have used a couple more. But it will be okay. Well, they went in nicely. All right, our buzzer went off, so now I have to redo the dough on the bread. So I'm just washing my hands and then we'll get that done. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so all you do, I save the spoon. Just go in with the same spoon and we're going to work our way around. Just like before. Make sure you get all the sides. I usually go around a couple times. You see it's going down in size now. Pushing out all the air. That's it. I'm going to set my timer. We're going to let this go for another hour. Then we'll pop it in the oven. We're doing pretty good. It's only 12:15. Right, my beeper went off. So, hold on. I crumple up the parchment paper because then it does better. But I put this in here. Let me get it done. Hold on. Whew. I put this in here so that it's easier to pull the bread out. This way, when I am ready to get it out, I just pull it like so. So I'm going to put that in there because I don't want to be doing this with a 400-degree pot. We're going to go put this in the oven now, and I'm going to turn the oven on 400. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to heat up, and while that happens, I will get the bread, and we're going to roll it out and set it up. All right, here we go. We just put some flour down. Maybe this is where I put it all over my shirt. And I apologize if you hear cars, but I have China outside, so the door is open. Don't worry if you get a little bit left in the bottom, it's fine. If you have a round pot, shape it round. I have an oblong Dutch oven pot, so. And while the oven's heating up, I'm also going to score it with a knife and put a little bit of sprinkle of flour on top because it makes it come out so pretty. normally 3. And there you go. That is it. And this goes in the for 30 minutes with the lid on, and then it says to take the lid off and cook it for 5 to 10 more minutes to brown the top, but usually mine is brown, so I will take you out there when I go to pull it out and you can look with me to make sure that it's done. I cover this while I'm waiting on the oven. You want to keep it warm. Okay, we're back. Don't be surprised if the parchment paper is browned, because that happens. No, it doesn't look too bad today. Sometimes it looks really brown. Now, we get this in here without burning selves. Just like so. Don't touch anything. So hot. Yep, 400. Now I'm going to take it back out, put it in the oven, and set the timer for 30 minutes. I got the dishes put away, and we have about 10 minutes left on our bread. So I thought I'd show you around the living room, well, the front end of the camper, since you've seen the bedroom. And then I'll take you outside and I'll show you what I've done. Well, you saw what I did, but I'll go around the other side so you can see it all. I'll take you outside tonight and show you it at night. Hopefully it shows up. And I do want to tell you guys, next Friday is going to be a lot of fun, so be sure to come back. Big Daddy and I are going over to Savannah to get our glasses redone this year. We have to go once a year. And River Street does a Christmas festival with vendors down there and things. So we're going to take you guys down there. We'll check out the vendors. They also have a whole bunch of Christmas trees. I can't remember what it's called. Christmas trees of light or something like that. Anyway, we'll find that hopefully, and we're going to go out and have lunch on River Street somewhere. So we'll get some little Christmas goodies, and then we'll come back and have an evening at the camper. So it's going to be a fun video. I'm looking forward to filming it and taking you all along. So let's look at the house. I think that's plenty brown. I could not get these flowers up, so I will have Big Daddy move those. I want them to come over here with everything else. I was thinking I would put them here on this side to balance everything out. Here's the bread all ready for our dinner. It was so good. Now let's take a look outside in the dark. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the RV go from messy to magical, the indoor and outdoor Christmas decor, and of course, the artisan bread. If you love this cozy holiday transformation, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment telling me your favorite part of the video. Merry Christmas, friends. I'll see you in the next one.